Oh, yeah, no.
I called him.
Pop's getting him.
I called him and told him that we had the name credit.
We live on this
We're
one.
live.
I think it was just probably
We live,
on my
bro.
way.
He Pop's getting him. We live. Alright. Shalom, shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and the society. We're going to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to
Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. We back again. Another camp week. We indoors today because it's below. And the apostles gave that order a long time ago to be going out when it's below, like super cold. So we indoors today, but you already know we still gonna do the work and prophesy the downfall of this place, man. Anybody got a scripture they want to start off with?
Yeah, I got. Anybody? I got 2 Thessalonians 2. And I start at 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." And no, go right ahead.
No, we seeing the son of destruction, man, and you seeing that the more and more we are getting closer, even to 2026 right now, man. The more and more we getting closer to this new, so-called new year, you see more and more of them pushing that digital ID. So now you starting to see that the son of perdition is making his move. He the son of destruction. What have he been doing for the longest? Destroying.
I get that St. John 10. The thief came out but to steal, kill, destroy. Which that's manifold, but ultimately niggas follow after Esau. That's why St. John 44 he calls them after they fathered the devil. He was murdered from the beginning, which we know that's the first murderer was Cain. And after the flood, Cain was brought back as Esau. In fact, let's grab that. Grab Cain first when he got cursed. Then grab Isaiah 44. It's St. John 8:44. What you got, Genesis?
Yeah.
You hit that.
This is Genesis chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 8. Genesis chapter 4 and 8. "And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said..."
So he killed him and scoffed. He's a murderer, a liar. I don't know what he had. What's that? Psalm 58. Somebody grab that Psalm 58 real quick. Would it be estranged from the womb?
That's Psalms 58 and verse 3. It say the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies.
There you go, man. So he's a murderer, a liar. All right. He's the devil, which means deceiver. Go ahead, Masha.
Verse 10, "And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall slay me."
That's they call Esau today a colonizer, man. He travels about the earth and he put up to him all people. Like says keep going.
Verse 15, "And the Lord said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold."
Which is why Esau do everything he wants in this fucking world, man. And nobody touches him because there's been a covering over him in a sense. All right, it's been a covering over him. Go ahead. And when it's time to rule, it's just time to rule. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, man. Hey, now his time is up, man. You seeing this man falling and it's over with, man. His destruction is coming swiftly.
Keep going, Masha.
"And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod.
That's good. And when you go into Leviticus, what's that, 11? It talks about the curse of leprosy. When you look up that word curse, one definition is mark. No, the plague. When they say plague of leprosy, one of the definitions is mark. Okay? So that's what was placed upon Cain. He lost his melanin, man. That's why all the nations on the planet have melanin. Every nation on the planet is brown. All right, from Africans to Chinese to, of course, us to Mexico, every nation is brown, from light to dark, except for Esau, man. That's the plague that was put on him. All right, but jump up to where it says, if thou meantest well, thou shalt receive well.
In the Genesis?
Yeah, it's above where you started.
Let me start at
It's after his offering got rejected. It's right there.
I'm gonna start at verse 4. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof, and the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fell? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lies at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
That's the point. Thou shalt rule over it. So the Lord made it clear that there's a ruler of sin on the earth. There's one who comes after the physical counterpart. It's like we the sons of God. There's one you can call the sons of the devil. All right, we got the mindset and the spirit of YAHAWASHI. They got the mindset and spirit of the spiritual angel Satan. They the left-hand side. All right, and that's Cain. He's the wicked one. But after the flood, there's no mention of Cain. So who is that wicked one after the flood? That's Esau Edom. That's the mystery that 2 Thessalonians is going to touch on. All right? What was the other scripture I called for?
34 people my curse.
Isaiah 34 was the other
You call
one.
it John 10.
And John 10.
Okay, so let's hit the John 10.
This is John chapter 10 and verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. So like, I am come that they might have life, and they might have life more abundantly.
And that goes right with her back at the 2nd chapter. Who was the man on earth? What nation of people can this apply to? Like Job 9:24 say. Who and where is he, man? Who else can this be? Who was went across the fucking globe, conquering it, taking all the resources, oppressing all the people? Nobody has ever done this, man. The only people that came close to it was Rome, which is the same group of people that's ruling now. Even Babylon, they let us go rebuild after a certain amount of time. Esau ain't doing straight. Fuck that. Completely oppressing, man. To the point where they want to chip you. They want to control everything, including, they want to own everything, including you. All right, you can go back. You have something?
Yeah, I got something. This Revelation 6, verse 4. It says, there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they shall kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword. And this was talking about the Romans, like the elder brother was saying. And who was ruling back then? Esau Edom. The Edomites, man. It's the same people, group of people that's ruling today. That blessing that go back into I can't even talk.
Genesis 27.
Genesis, come. Wow, brother.
I got you. You want water?
Yeah, can I get a water?
And the fullness of that, which it is wrong, but the fullness of it was the fast forward to now. The 2 world wars, they would fight one against another. When you look at World War I, World War II, that's Esau versus Esau. Hell, they were family members. All right, the leaders of the Russia, Germany, and Britain, they were family. All right, that's how close they were, fucking each other up, man. All right, they fought one against another. But that's Genesis 27. He said he showed gain power by the sword, roughly paraphrasing. That's Edom. That's the blessing. That's the red horse. That's the wicked one. You go back to the Thessalonians.
Okay, hey, you mind if I just grab some real quick? This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You know, and it goes into, you know, also when you look at that Revelation 6:4, you know how this damn devil was given just to take peace from the earth, man. And what does it do? It's causing a lot of mourning. You know, a lot of people angry. You know, these nations are pissed off. A lot of people are pissed off, man. You know, but the righteous is about to go back in authority pretty soon, man. The Israelites about to be on top with YAHAWASHI, King David, the 12, the 144. Oh, that's about to come back into right back into play. This devil only got a short period of time. But I'll go back to the Thessalonians.
Hold the other precepts I call for too.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:4. Well, I'll go back to 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And when you go into that falling away, you know, that Jeremiah 17:14, that Jeremiah 17:4, you know, we follow, you know, this is the only captivity where we didn't know we were Israelites.
And we serving our enemy. That's
Yeah.
the main point thing. We serving this devil, man. I know it's the last rulership that's gonna stand is Esau, Edom kingdom. And this how you notice the last rulership. If you got all these clowns trying to say otherwise, no. It literally says Esau was gonna be ruling at the end. And we literally at the end of this thing, and he's ruling. Which is the so-called white people.
The 2 Thessalonians 4:2-4. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God,
Get Job 9:24. Keep going.
or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. You know, and that's Esau Edom, man. Hey, and what's the main thing that's what he's trying to show himself to be God? The MOTB, where he's trying to stamp everybody, put that market, put that chip in everybody.
Yeah, even other captivities, the other nations, at some point, at some level, they recognize the God of Israel. Esau, for one, he touched there is no God. Then he say if it is a God, the God looks like him. The angels is him. The Messiah looks like him. That ain't no other captivity, man. Go ahead.
This Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Where and who else did this? To the point, even when you go back into the name, I hate to say it, that C word, Christ. All right, when you go back into where it started from in Egypt, he did that to put his image up on Egyptian gods, so they can look at him as God. He's trying to make it universal, which what Catholic means. So Egyptian gods, but with his image. All right. I can't think of the damn pothead name. Yeah, he had a flower pot on his head. The Egyptian. Chris. Serapis Christus.
Serapis Christus. Yeah.
Serapis Christus.
Yeah.
All right. He was taking the Egyptian gods, putting his face on them. He didn't put a flower pot on his head.
Mm-hmm.
It was to unite the people, but it still shows us what he do, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you read the Maccabees, they put his images up in our book. Oh, go ahead.
This is This is First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image.
Right. Like Job 9:24. If not, where who is it? Who else has done this, man? All the other nations, of course, they had their idols. They had they bullshit. But who took and put themselves up as God on every level? All right. Who did the Esau Edom, man? Opposes God, so there ain't no God. That's him being against God. That's what it said. That's what it is, right? It said he opposes all things to God, right?
Yep.
Then it says that he himself is God right after that. So ain't no God. But if it is, it's me.
And if you look at the Netflix, you know Netflix is coming out with a lot of false ass religious movies. You know, they got the Saints, they got something else, and they coming out with a lot of this stuff, man. I looked at the preview of it, man, and they showing, you know, Paul and them, all Edomites. You know, just insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even with the House of David, the TV show, you know, just trying to oppose him like he was an Edomite looking dude. But then they put, I think they put the Hamites is dark. I think in the show, if I'm not, I didn't really watch it, but I think that's what Yak was talking about. So how they know that though? But David and Poe look like Edomites. That make no sense.
Yes, I'm not sure.
This is Obadiah chapter 1. I'm starting at verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
There you go. Hey, go ahead. You want to knock it out?
Comment and just what the brothers was going into. Esau, he had paint his his likeness as YAHAWASHI, man. All right, straight blasphemy, and Esau got such a hold over the entire world. They drinking of this wine where most of the people on the planet generally believe YAHAWASHI's image is that of a Caucasian Edomite, man. All right, when the his description is clearly described in Revelation chapter 1. All right, literally right there in the scriptures.
And also, they say the eagle. America, they symbolize the eagle, promote the eagle, just like Rome did, man. Back in the ancient days. That's how a clear decision you could tell who the Edomites really is, man.
And they said greatly despised too. He was despised on this earth, man. These damn devils, man. And you look at the 1,000 pastors going over there to Jerusalem to sit up here and sit up here and promote the Jewish people, to sit up here and have people turn back to them and come back into good graces. But these people being despised, man. And this devil is being shown for who he is.
And you know what's so wrong about the prophecy? When America was being formed and everything established, they was going to use the turkey. But the Lord prophecy got to stand. So of course they ended up landing on the eagle.
I got a precept, and going into what the brother was saying. All right, America, is Rome reborn, man. All right, through the Renaissance. All right, this is our Revelation chapter 13 and verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. All right, so when Rome fell, all right, and through the Renaissance, America was born, man. All right, and they used that same image of the eagle. All right, and they have the same, and America right now got the same control over the world that Rome had. All right, that's why it says all the world wondered after the beast. They drinking of that wine.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
And you seeing it. This is the time now. Everybody is looking at Esau because now his shame is being revealed. Which I got a quick one just to back that up. This is Lamentations. This is Lamentations 4 and 21, and it said, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through into thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked." And you seeing this man being made naked now. He's being made bare. Everybody's seeing this man's wickedness now, and he's being exposed to the whole world. So now, hey man, there's no way in hell you don't know who the Edomites is by now. If you just don't see that, you just a damn fool. And you're not of the elect, obviously. Lord willing, we are.
No, y'all keep
Go.
I got that precept. This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. in the time and in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So yeah, man. All right, when the world finally sees Esau Edom for what it is, all right, and that all, and you know, they get out of this illusion, all right, that Esau put them in, they're gonna start, you know, going to war, man. All right, that's where that thermonuclear destruction comes in, man. All right, that mutually agreed destruction, because when them first bombs go off, it's gonna be just a domino effect. All right, you know that movie Oppenheimer. All right, the ending scene showed, you know, what was gonna happen, man. All right, you know, just, you know, basically destruction all over the world. All right.
And that's it's beautiful, man. Because now this is the good news. When y'all be hearing about the gospel, this is the good news, man. Everything's being revealed in this time, and now, you know, it's just like it's obvious, man. And it's obvious we the Israelites, you know.
Because the way the brothers read is going to how you know it's the end. Part of that ending is Esau being exposed. So now it's coming out. This mystery is being solved. All right?
The man of perdition.
Mm-hmm. That's what's being revealed. Okay, this is the actual wicked one. All right? And ain't no fucking escaping it. Esau, all I've been saying this week is we're tired of being white guilt. They trying to get rid of white guilt.
Why? You fucked up.
Well, they got so many excuses. Well, if you look at history, slavery's always been there.
Right.
It wasn't fucking men in the ass though, man. In front of the plantation,
That shit wicked.
as a
As
means
a discipline action.
not only that, facts, but
Okay,
also it
I'm
was
just wondering. I'm just wondering.
what the
Check this.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Hey, can you cut it off?
Your phone on there? Who phone on
I'm just wondering.
there?
Hey, boss, man, we spit. Give me the truth right now, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, who's
Listen
still
up,
who's
huh?
still in the dark?
All right, but Esau used bug breaking as a way to teach the rest of the slaves to obey, to try to put the other slaves in subjection.
To break.
Look at that's why it's called bug breaking. Look what we did to this big strong dude.
Mhm.
You better not get out of line.
Yeah, emasculating.
That
them.
shit is psychological torture, man.
Mhm.
They won't do that in Babylon, man. That shit is wild, bro.
Yeah.
So you can't compare what was happening with that to what you're doing, which they still fucked up too. That's like you get in trouble. Oh, well, you a child, you do something. Well, he did it too. What the fuck that's supposed to mean? That make it right? That's Esau right now. Esau's a fucking child. He that is younger than that, man. It's real long, but he's a fucking child.
Mhm.
Well, they did it too. They gonna get fucked up too. And you did it worse. You gonna get it worse, man.
Mhm.
You got something else, Charlotte?
Yeah, and you know, you got niggas saying that dumbass shit. Oh well, yeah. You have black people put people in slavery. They had slaves. You got our own people speaking like this damn devil, man. That's how you know you have your father the devil. But go ahead.
You know what that's about though. Like I said, you know, two dark races, but one the same one. You go in the book of Joshua about the 12th chapter. It tells you 31 kings was ordered by YAHAWASHI himself to go down there and take that land.
Yeah, yeah.
So they had no problem. Hey, like I said, so here you are, the people that did this, and now I got somebody to come to me as a Hamite descendant that says, I want some slaves, but I don't want you. Who do you want to get? Oh, I know who I want you to get. I want you to get them motherfuckers that killed all my relatives off in this land, that land, this part. Yeah, I help you round them up and get them motherfuckers. That's what that was about. Black people, black people.
Yeah, man, it's just a bunch of fooling. I mean, yeah, we did have. It is points in the scriptures where we did certain Israelites in slavery, but it wasn't like slavery where they was just in bondage. They was still getting food paid, and then after the 7th year, they had a decent amount of money and they was able to do their thing.
What shit was right.
Yeah.
I mean, slave just means servant.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Nigga, if you rich, your butler is your slave.
Yeah.
He's taken care of usually if you were a good master.
Yeah.
All right, and also, hey, Jake did go off in on first Jake.
Yeah.
That's in Nehemiah.
Yep.
And Jake, that's why we in hell now. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth all.
Hit 6 over.
Okay. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 6. And now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
So it wasn't meant for the mystery to be resolved back then. All right, it's for the end. That's the whole point of that verse 4, I believe. Verse 3, verse 4. All right, the son of perdition be revealed. Now was that time. Go ahead.
I got a precept on you real quick. This is Isaiah 25, verse 7. It's saying he would destroy in his mountains the face of covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. That's all the lies that Esau told to our people, that we weren't the Israelites, that he's the chosen people of God, which is all bullshit, man. Now we starting to wake up and see that we are the chosen people, who this man really is, this wicked of the scriptures that the Bible talk about, man. All of the atrocities that he had done over all the captivities, man. Because this man been in rulership all the way in St. Greece.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a long time this man ruling the earth, and no one exposing this guy but us, the prophets, man.
Yeah. Even after the fall of the Roman Empire and it became the Holy Roman Empire, they took over.
Yeah.
He still wasn't exposed for real.
Con.
He was referred to as the wild man. He represented the beast nature of man, but he wasn't exposed for the wicked that he is. Now that's happening. Go ahead, Dewad.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth
Revelation 12.
already work. Only he who let it will let until he be taken out of the way.
So the Lord was allowing Esau to continue for prophecy's sake. There had to be a little horn to come out. He had to come back. The renaissance, the rebirth, like it says in Malachi 1 and 4 had to happen. All right, he should come back and rebuild. But the mystery was already working at that moment. Meaning what? That wicked one was ruling already. And who was ruling? The Romans. Get that Revelation 12.
This is Revelation
12 and 1.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and in the moon upper, her feet and her upper head a crown of 12 stars.
Right, but you know this woman represents Israel. What's the Isaiah 5 and 7? Israel is a comely, delicate woman. And then you go to the vision that Joseph had, the 12 stars, the sun and moon, that represented the seed, all right, and the mother and father. All right, so go ahead.
And she being with child cried, travailing in birth, and painted to be delivered.
Mm-hmm. So we know for 100% this proves it's talking about Israel. It's talking about our Lord YAHAWASHI being born. Go ahead.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head.
Which represents Rome. All right, when you go to the different chapters of Revelation, it tells you that these things represent the kings, the nations. This is explained. So this ain't talking about some dragon popping up out of Lake Michigan. All right, red as hell, chasing some bitch. No, this is talking about Esau eating the Romans, coming against the nation, the holy nation of Israel, man, to try to kill our Lord YAHAWASHI. Keep going.
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth.
And we know the stars of Israel, the Lord told Abraham, your seed shall be as the stars of heaven. Plus, again, the vision we mentioned. And what's the 3 stars we're talking about? Judah, Benjamin, Levi. That's the 3 tribes that was left over there. Go ahead.
And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered.
Letting you know what it's talking about. So this is when they was killing off the sons of a certain age, trying to get into YAHAWASHI.
For to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto Yahweh and to his thrones. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of Yahweh, that they should feed her 1,260 days. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragons, and the dragons fought against his angels.
Which 2 13 goes to that. There will be a literal war. All right. Esau is going to try to fight against the Lord. That's why they have a space force. All right. Go ahead. And it mentions this again in the Revelation, and they're going to make war with the land. All right. So Satan angels, just like the Lord angels, is what? His host, which means armies. Esau angels is his armies, man. Don't they call his when they do the flight shows and shit, they call them blue angels.
Yep.
And those are military men. Go ahead.
And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Meaning he won't rule again. Heaven means rulership. Heaven is, you have the sky, you have the spirit world, and you have rulership. The three classifications of heaven, man. Go ahead.
And I heard a Lord voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his might. For the accuser of the brethren is cast down, which accused them before Yahweh day and night. And they overcome him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death. Rejoice therefore, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Right. And YAHAWASHI told the disciples what? The kingdom of heaven is within you. We're the ones rejoicing because this is our salvation coming. When this devil goes down, we're raised up.
And of the seed of the evil, of the devil, is come down unto you, having a great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast down unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. And to the woman were given 2 wings and a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nurtured for a time and times, and half a time from the face of the serpent.
So like, did I miss a verse? Oh, the old serpent called the devil? I didn't hear you say it. 12 and 9.
9?
Yeah.
Can you want me to go back?
Yeah, I ain't hear it. Yeah, kind of go ahead.
This is Revelation 12 and verse 8. And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil, and Satan which deceived the whole world. And he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
So they're clearly just talking about the Romans, right? But they called the Romans what? The old serpent and the devil. They know that when you read in Genesis, that serpent is a man. All right? That ain't talking about a snake that could talk. He had legs. That's what they teach you. The snakes had legs back in the day. That was a curse put on the snake. They got to slither around. They can't talk no more. No, that serpent, we read it, and that's Psalm 58. All right? That serpent is talking about the wicked one. All right? Hey, read that Psalm 58 one more time.
It's Psalm 58. And, I'm going to start at 1. It say, do you indeed speak righteous, O congregation, or do you judge rightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in your heart you work wickedness, and you weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
One more verse.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that's stopping her ear.
And that was the serpent in the garden. He was a liar.
No.
When you read even the tree of the tree of good and evil,
Right.
It was about lies. That's in, I believe, the book of Zechariah. It said to eat the fruit of lies. That was the fruit. It wasn't a pomegranate. It wasn't an apple. It was a lie. What the serpent said, you should not surely die.
That was a lie.
That was a lie.
He told the truth on the first part. You'll understand and become like God. But the second part of it was the lie.
Exactly. That was the sweet waters, the bitter waters. That was the blessing with the curse. He told some truth with a lie, which made it all a lie. No truth is of a, no. There's no truth of a lie.
I know what you're saying.
All right, there's no lie of the truth. All right. Now the reason I missed that I was looking for this verse to prove that rulership is heaven. It's Luke 10 and 15. And thou capering them which art exalted to heaven shall be thrust down to hell. So you reach a certain level of status, that's called heaven. All right. So That's what it's talking about with Esau. No place to have him. He's not ruling anymore. He's going to be thrust down to hell. I saw Satan fall as lightning. He's losing his throne. So that was the mystery already at work. Esau, Edom being that old serpent, the devil. The Romans is that old serpent, the devil. This is Rome 2.0. All right, this is the people of the Lord's curse. And now he's being revealed. He's being exposed. He's being made naked by the prophets and by the world. Man, he's been greatly despised because everybody's talking about the colonizer. Everybody's talking about how they got a crappy deal with this devil, man. You got something, Watson?
I got one. This is the book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 24. Just to back the point that the serpent is a man, right? And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. As you point out that the serpent was known as the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. All right, you had other trees in there too, you know. Adam, he was known as the tree of life, you know. So that goes show you that men were referred as trees, which proves that the serpent was a man.
So like Adam had to eat a tree of life.
The tree of life.
Will we go back in?
What was the other piece I had on deck? Isaiah
34:5.
Get this St. John 8:44.
This is John chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
We already touched on who committed that first murder, which was Cain. So that's the wicked one, all right? But after the flood, that was a red card of the wicked one, because we keep hearing about this wicked one. Well, that's Esau, Edom. All right? Get on to Isaiah 34, the people of the Lord's curse.
All right, Colin, this is Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
So Edom is the people of the Lord's curse, man. Which that's Cain. Cain was the cursed one. After the flood, that's Edom. Hit Malachi 1:4. Edom, it's going to say it plainly, he is the wicked one, man.
It's Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom say, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh.
Rome 2.0. That's the beast whose deadly wound was healed. The little horn in Daniel that will come out of the three horns. All right? Which the three horns, what is America made up of, man? Who came over here and possessed America before it came America? Britain, France, and Spain. Proving the scriptures so perfectly, man.
The scum, the melting pot.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
And thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
The ruler of sin, man. Which is the title that was given to Cain. They are the border of wickedness. They the ones that oversee it, man. All right. It says they search out iniquities. In Psalm 64. Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord Yahweh have indignation forever.
There you go.
Righteous anger.
You can go back to that Thessalonians.
This Second
Of course,
Thessalonians.
y'all brothers bring out whatever y'all got. Y'all already know, man. See my shit, I ain't not right, man.
This is Second Thessalonians.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
This Second Thessalonians 2. I'll go back to 7 again. Second Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity that already worked, only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's what we're doing right now. You know, how's he being consumed with the spirit of the mouth? That's through the prophets out here on the highways and byways, preaching this truth, man. That's how he's being consumed with the spirit of the mouth, and how he's going to be destroyed. It's going to be with them nuclear missiles, you know, and YAHAWASHI and them chariots. You know, that's going to be that destruction coming. So right now he's been destroyed by this word, which the prophets are saying. And then the real destruction going to really come, that physical destruction, going to come with the nuclear weapons, the nuclear missiles, and the chariot fire. It says, you know, I go back to 8, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders.
Which is the same thing that said about Cain, 1 John 3 and 12. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one. So Cain is the one that came after the power of Satan, the power of that serpent. Same thing being said about the one being exposed in this Thessalonians, which is clearly Edom. Edom is Cain reincarnated, man. Plain and simple. And slew his brother. Like, no, this is the same thing in St. John 8:44. And wherefore slew he him, because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous. All right, so Cain reincarnated is Edom. That's the wicked one, man. And his time is up. Clearly, you look at the world, who's brought all the chaos to the fucking planet? All right? Who's taking all the resources of the fucking planet?
What was Esau's desire after he had after the curses and everything else? I mean, after the blessings and whatnot, this, that, and other. What did he say after his father died? Then I would slay my brother. He wanted to do that. He didn't get a chance to get around to doing it that time. But his desire was he was gonna slay his own brother.
And that's why he released this anger on us now, man. I believe that's Isaiah 25. He released that jealousy on us, man.
This Isaiah 14 and 6. He who smote the people in wrath with the continual stroke.
You know, read up.
Read up. This is Isaiah 14 and 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressed ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord Yahawah have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
And that's going into the Lord sit up and bringing down Esau, Edom. And he's spiritual Babylon, man. This ain't, you know, it's not the old Babylon. This is spiritual Babylon, man.
Yeah, this
because
is Iraq. This ain't Iraq.
Yeah, they take after they mimic all the customs and everything of ancient Egypt, of Babylon, of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why when you look up, you know, you go into Revelations 11 and 8, you know, America mimics all those old customs. You know, when you go into Egypt, the bondage and the idol worship. When you go into Sodom and Gomorrah, you talk about the vile affection, the sexual immorality. This place is full of it. To a high.
I was gonna say, man, this is a whole different level.
A whole different level.
Like I said, men were still men, and you didn't mistake them back in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, you tried to raise some angels. The crazy part about that whole account is they got blinded and still was trying to grab. They wanted it so bad, they still reaching while they blind trying to grab it.
Yeah,
you know how I wanted the easy way or the hard way.
And even more fucked up in that situation with Sodom and Gomorrah before it got destroyed, it said the young and the old ones. If I'm not mistaken, in that the young and the old ones, we don't know how. So that's just how I told you how fucked up Sodom and Gomorrah
and
really was.
This is still worse.
And it's still worse.
Like Papa said, this is still worse.
You know.
What's that? Desmond's amazing. Well, they got the term trans kids.
Wow.
Your parents like what you're doing, getting new parents. Your friends like what you're doing, getting new friends.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
He was watching RuPaul Drag Race with his fucking mother and father, man. And that turned his ass to a trans.
Yeah, they put wickedness in high regard, man, in this motherfucking kingdom here.
You still got more of that, right?
This is Isaiah 14 and 6. You know, this is back up what the brother was saying. Like, who's been doing all this stuff to the earth, man? He who smote the people in the wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hinder him. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing, man. So, you know, when these devils get put out, man, put out of rulership, the whole earth is going to be happy, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They said the trees will rejoice, everything, animals going to rejoice.
Yeah,
the water going to rejoice.
The fella of the trees.
Yeah,
we gonna
rejoice. You like, man, we gonna rejoice. I'm more happy.
Tired of this nigga.
Straight
You
time.
know, hey,
But
but that's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Everybody gonna be breaking out singing, man, and enjoying everything, man, and being in peace, and we gonna finally be able to finally enjoy paradise, because the earth was paradise anyway. There wasn't no special sense. Of course, Jerusalem is the mother of us all. That was the stomping ground. But what I'm saying is the whole earth was paradise, man, for not just that one particular part.
Yeah.
So we supposed to be able to enjoy all of this, man. And just America ain't gonna ever be dwelled in no more. It's just gonna be a desert, you know, for memorial.
Well, when you go into second Ezra, scriptures say that the world was given for our sakes. So all this ours anyway. Even Esau, he belonged to us. Go to Psalms, the second chapter, say we gonna possess him. You are serving, man. So all these things coming back to us anyway, man. That's why we can't wait till the Lord return to destroy this place, so that we finally can be on top. They say Esau is the end of the world,
I
and
got
Jacob.
you right. I'm holding it right. Oh, go ahead.
The second Ezra 6 and 9.
7.
The second Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
There you go.
So that's the righteous rulership that's gonna be coming into play after that. And like brother said, the world's gonna be at ease, and this, that, and the other. Righteous rulership. Sin is gonna be put out. Okay, the whole deal. You know, the other nations, the 16 other nations are gonna have to deal with 17 other nations gonna have to deal with hardcore slavery for 1,000 years. And Esau get burned up after that. So 16 other nations will be living under good rulership, understanding it. You know, hey, get out there. Hey, what a heathen gonna be able to tell his wife? Get out there. You know how them Israelites get down now.
Yeah, no more eating dog for you Moabs. No more.
Yeah. Orange chicken gonna be made with chicken.
Exactly. No more playing with doo-doo, ham, and Elam. Y'all like to play with doo-doo and animal doo-doo. I don't know what's up with y'all with this
They be
doo-doo.
making the hut floors out of shit.
Right.
I seen it on social media.
Big ass coins in their mouth.
Hey, what's up, man? Ain't gonna be no more of that. Ain't gonna be no more you eating seafood, crabs, and only thing you gonna eat out to sea is a fish with scales and fins. It's just gonna no more of this abominable shit, man. Y'all doing
the earth gets to balance itself back out. You know, like they showed you that in that fucking Thanos when he snapped the fucking finger and half the population disappeared. When Captain came to see fucking Scarlet, Jansen, whatever, the Black Widow. He was like, man, I saw some whales over there in Puget Sound. She was like, I don't want you to try to tell me that how the earth thing got better. You was behind this shit.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I got something for you. I was going to tell them to drop down in Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah 14 and 18. All the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stone of the pit, as a carcass trodden under the feet. And that was going into what you brothers were saying, that hey, everybody else is going to have their own spot. Once that 1,000 years of slavery is through, but Esau, you through.
Toast.
You toast.
And
you literally toast.
And he had a big spot under Judah, so it's gonna be a lot of land that's gonna be open.
Yeah.
You know,
Judah get more land. Me and Benjamin get more land.
Hey, because we're gonna build house to house to begin with.
Read Obadiah.
Go ahead, Tom.
Get the Obadiah, because it's gonna mention different.
Yeah.
It's not gonna just say Edom.
if you get it before we go ahead. Okay, well go ahead.
Go on, y'all. What's up?
Go ahead, y'all. What's up?
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. Allow me to start at 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph.
Start up. Go up to what verse? Verse 14 say?
Verse 13. Neither shouldst thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape, neither shouldst thou have dwelt and deliver up those of his that did remain in their distress.
Esau so bogus. When Babylon took us down, Edom was there to fuck us up even more. They was the ones that burned the temple when Babylon was taken down. All right? When Babylon was taking us down, they was the ones that fucking us up more. Now, fuck Esau, man. They hate us, man.
What a passion.
Facts, man. They went out their way to fuck us up. Tried to fuck us up in Persia. When they finally got their hands on us, man, look what they did. They went crazy.
Yeah.
Sacrificed pig in our temple, man, during the time of Greece. To put themselves as God during this period of time and told you to go be gay. That's why they have the damn choir is gay. Y'all serving a faggot, man. This nigga hair long as hell. Lord wouldn't have no long ass hair like that, man.
No.
It said they should teach you not to do that. They want to tell you no. Paul wrote that, but our Lord don't follow that. No, man, our Lord ain't gay, man.
No. I mean,
Shit's sick.
even with the Nazarene, they had long braids and they was straight to the back. They ain't had their hair all over the place.
Oh, when you read Ezekiel, talk about them still pulling their hair.
Yeah.
Well, you read about King David's son,
Absalom.
Absalom. He still pulled his hair yearly.
Yeah. I ain't just
I mean,
had
what that weak shit that these niggas on, man?
yeah.
5 years of growth on your head.
Hair long rolling down your head, you swing your head and shit, and hair flying. Man, that shit.
And even your hair got to a certain length, you only put 7 braids, them 7 thick braids.
Yeah.
He all the way
Exactly.
down to your butt, man.
Exactly, man.
Trying like Pocahontas, man. These niggas gay.
It's going off, man. That's why that nigga was confounded. That
That's what it should
hey, Saint Patty. That's why that nigga was confounded.
Yeah, they even show the scriptures. Yeah, the scriptures.
They had niggas, man. This shit gay.
The scriptures even show you that. Who was that got their hair caught in the tree?
Absolutely.
Absalom.
Absalom.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly the same
He
person.
got hung by his own hair.
Man, yeah, you niggas get my hair did, walking around whipping your neck like a damn white woman every 30 seconds.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy.
Vain and gay, man.
Gay.
That's why we got to that one fight, because that nigga got emotional about them damn dreads.
Yeah,
Man.
that's why I'm saying Saint Patty Day.
Oh, I was talking about St. Patrick getting druids out the
No, I'm
because
talking about
that's the spirit. It never hit me. Side note, Slakia. That happened on St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick, when they say he drove the snakes out of Ireland, they was talking about the druids with the dreads.
Right.
Damn. That
And
was
we
the
had
spirit.
that fight on St. Patrick's
Patrick's
Day.
Day.
Man.
That shit, wow. And the Lord, hey man, that was ordained because,
Make spiritual.
bro, the nigga was standing by himself, bro. And I wasn't even thinking about him right there. I wasn't even thinking, I'm just talking about the dreadhead niggas in general. And then he was standing by himself. All of a sudden, his girl walk up out of nowhere and he got, yeah, what was that scripture you said? And he threw something. He threw a cup or something. And then he came back later with
We didn't do nothing. We let it go.
yeah, we let it go. When he threw the cup, he started stunning in front of his chick. Because he was by himself at first. Didn't say nothing. Wasn't like, and then he just, because of that spirit. The Lord wanted that nigga to
He
get
brought 2
done.
more
like that.
big dread head niggas with
Yeah,
him.
yeah. They all had dreads, man, looking like bitches. Man, that shit, and that's why the Lord judged them that day, man. They got judged bad, too, man. And I called aloud for that because I didn't even think about that. What you just brought up about the same
The connection.
Man, the Lord be, hey, that's how you know we got the truth too, man. Hey, nothing happens for no reason. Everything is ordained and sanctioned by YAHAWASHI. And and Esau being ordained and sanctioned to be taken out, man. And man, this is beautiful, man. Hey, man, that's why I be believing, man, we really are the men. This is just certain things. Even what happened.
That runs in our line.
Yeah, even things that happened in the world when we was in the world all the way to now.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord was showing us, man, this little glimpse of what he could do. And how he was gonna lead us to this
Well,
point.
you want to know what? As it says, he shine on the good and the evil. But the thing is, the evil don't even recognize when he's showing them that part of it.
No,
You see what I'm
no.
saying? They don't even. So the sun will shine on them as well, but they don't even recognize it. But see, we get a chance to recognize it. You know, being in the truth, we look back on it and we can see all the times that he did shine on us, even when we was in darkness. But now, like I said, they still trying to hook up and still try to be in this system. You don't see how evil this shit is, and even if you recognize how evil it is, you don't see it's going down.
Man,
This place going down the drain.
You got something?
Back in Obadiah chapter 1 verse 15.
Go to 10 real quick if you want.
Start at one.
And he did, man. It's like he didn't go to
Oh,
Right.
I appreciate it.
Go key, start at one.
Start at 1.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is all
It's on
about
topic,
Esau
shit.
destruction.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold,
Which is happening now. These nations are rising up against this devil now, man. Which is what Apostle John say. You know, World War III has started, but not in its full effect. You know, because you seeing the nations they're ready to shoot missiles, but we still got to wait for that MOTB to come in place fully first. But you know,
It's a financial thing first.
Yeah.
It's a financial thing first that does that. Like I said, you know that Esau here, America doesn't want to give up the reserve dollar of the world just willy-nilly. You gonna be like, no, man, I got to fight for that shit.
And even knowing that the world is going digital, America want to still be the face of it. It's not going to happen that way, though. And that's going to piss them off. It's going to piss... I mean, that part I speak as a man, but this stuff, it starts financially, because that's James the 5th chapter. It shall burn with fire.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art great despised. And you seeing that right now, man. You know, Esau's great despised, man. These other nations hate Esau, and you know, Jake, you got Dragon Jake in the world hate Esau, man. You know, how much more us, man?
And not just America either. These other nations are pissed about these different European nations that are taking over, like Africa. All right, Kanye's supposed to be pissed off about France. I forget the percentage. I didn't know France owned so much of African resources, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, of course, I understood they was there, but I didn't know they had so much.
Mm.
All right, just like you got the South Africans rising up against, you know, the Edomites there. This shit, hey, Esau through, man. Everybody hates you right now, bro. Everybody hates you right now.
I got a quick precept for you. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You know, and that's what's happening right now. All these nations are getting pissed off with America. You know, they gave Babylon a great name.
Look what just happened with Venezuela. Another reason why they pissed off at America. This is robbery.
Took all this oil.
Donald Trump, the whoever grabbed that shit, they became pirates.
Absolutely.
They
They're Somali
pirates. Right. They some shit irony. They said they're gonna do with it. He said, I guess we're gonna keep it. Trump a real nigga. Personally, I fuck with Trump. Of course he Edomite, but that nigga raw. He just don't give a fuck. You gonna be a ruler, do your shit, man.
Hey,
he said we're gonna keep it.
Hey,
What do you mean?
what was we telling Esau? What was we telling Esau years ago? This your kingdom. Go all out.
Right,
Fuck.
yeah,
Exactly.
bro.
Don't half step. This your last shot. You gotta get it all out your system now. You gotta get your roll on.
Do all the coke you want to do, man. Scarface it out.
I take you out the fucking hill.
Keep it. They say, what about 207 how many million people that's gonna lose their healthcare after the Obamacare shit goes? Well, don't say it like that. don't say it like that. Like, how was you gonna say that? He don't give a fuck, man.
I mean, straight though. You got it.
Back in this Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The proud of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that Con.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Which is his satellite dishes and shit.
Yeah, that whole space race started with Sputnik back in '57.
Exactly.
That whole thing jumped off that. And what did this Edomite over here? Since he couldn't get more shit up there than Russia at that time, he said, we just go tell a lie. We made it to the moon.
Yeah, man, you know, and then it showed, and then it said he as the eagle, which is the mascot of America, because that the eagle is one of the
Highest flying
yeah,
bird.
the highest flying bird, and
And it was
not only
mascot
that,
as well.
you know, yeah, which shows Esau pride, because Esau is a very prideful man. He think he over everybody, you know.
Eagle, when they set their nest up, they want to set it in the highest area.
Yep.
You know?
That's it. Hell, they even the female even tested me. I was watching this on some fucking mating ritual or some shit of the eagles. The female tests the male by dropping shit, flying up high and dropping shit, and he's got to be able to catch that shit and whatnot, hit the ground.
And you know, me and I think me and Zay had talked about this a long time ago, because you know I was talking about the peregrine falcon, and I said it was the fastest bird. But come to find out, that's why I said as fast as the eagle fly it, the eagle is the fastest bird. When it goes into its dive, it's way faster than a falcon.
No shit.
And I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I thought the dive of the falcon.
No,
200
it's
miles
the eagle.
like-
I didn't know that.
And the eagle will grab just about anything off the ground. It'll grab a baby. It'll grab a big ass dog. Not a super big dog, but like a nice sized dog.
You get a 40-pound dog. He can snatch that.
Yeah, he's snatching that and about to eat him.
Ain't about to. when he stick them claws, by the time you take him back up there to the motherfucking thing, he done bled out. Shit.
Yeah.
Good, y'all.
This will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Will they not have stolen till they have enough? If
Right,
they-
and that's all they do is rob everything and don't leave nothing.
Pillage and plunder.
You supposed to be able see when you have a field and you got a garden or you know and land and stuff. You supposed it says in the scriptures you supposed to leave
Leave the
some
corners for the
for the poor,
Yeah.
so they can be able to get something to eat, man.
That's a built-in welfare system.
Yeah, man. So they can survive. But look at fucking America. Even this here in Chicago, homeless people out here struggling, always gotta ask for $1 for. Now you got some people who be on some bullshit, but then you got some people really out here who just struggling, honest, who trying to get something to eat.
Hey, you got a veteran population that's fucking part of the tent towns that's here in fucking Chicago. And this time of year, that's fucking horrible, man. It's horrible any time of the year, but it's absolutely fucking disposable or despicable in this motherfucker. That here's a man that served in your military, and now these motherfuckers out here in the fucking cold and this, that, and that. Fucked up. Yeah, no, this is fucked up. America is fucking bottom of the barrel, man. Go ahead.
Hey, let me
Go ahead.
just real quick. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, and this went into when you were sitting up and saying, you know, they pride, you're gonna be brought down low. This Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So say these devils here, y'all had all this great pride. Y'all got this pride parade. You got the biggest pride parade over there with them small hatters. All this stuff is about to crash and burn pretty soon, man. It said pride goeth before destruction. And how Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, his pride is lifted up so high, man, and it's about to come crashing down. But you know,
Like this is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Will they not have stolen till they had enough? If the great gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some grapes?
Right. So Esau, this why
Hey,
Esau
any
gonna
brothers
be
that's
told
watching
you
on
are.
this page,
Scripture's manifold because the judgment you put out, what you get. You know, you reap what you sow.
we got another page
So
open.
So
Just,
Esau,
You can go to Skid Row.
he had
Pops
no
page.
mercy, man. All right, Esau wanted to take everything. He wanted to completely take Jacob.